hear everything.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, can you say something so I can see if I can hear you?
Hello, test. Hello. Did it work?
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Gotcha.
Still a little bit of an echo on my end, but
Uh,
it's absolutely fine.
for your voice or my
Yeah, for
voice?
my voice.
Oh, for your voice? Oh, okay.
But it's fine. I'll watch some YouTube videos about it when.
Do you have like the tab open on your browser? Like your live stream open on your browser?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if you're like watching it while you're live streaming, it might be like echoing that way.
No, I'm not watching it on my browser. I'm watching, the the YouTube website is open for underneath,
Mm.
so I could see my analytics for the stream. But
Oh,
I think it has something to do with the fact that on OBS I have the Discord audio as well as the desktop audio and the headset audio.
oh
So
yeah,
I have to look into that and see which one is causing the problem.
yeah, yeah.
But it's almost 10 o'clock and I have no time for that right now, which is absolutely fine. But as far as today, 10, 11. If we were to look at Dixie, we
Yeah.
see that it's been bullish for the
Yep.
past since July. It broke all these lows, even the sell side right here, and then shifted back higher, created a higher high, lower high, and then broke the high. So now it looks like it's continuing targeting or drawing towards these relatively equal highs right here on Dixie. And when Dixie's bullish, the major pairs are going in the opposite direction. Meaning that Eurodollar is bearish. So on the hourly time frame, we see that the 9 a.m. candle wick swept through all of the liquidity for Euro USD. It swept through all the liquidity on the hourly time frame, but with a wick, and it just swept through it by a hair, meaning that it could continue going lower to ultimately target the relatively equal lows that we have right here. But hey, also we got to keep in mind on the daily time frame that price is pretty much consolidating in the Friday, July 7th BISI fair value gap. So I'd like to see price run through it and close below it.
Wait, you're still doing the $100 challenge, right?
Yeah.
So
Are you doing the same thing?
no, I don't know. I don't know. I used to do that, but like I feel like it hurts my psychology or something. I risk hell edge, so
Yeah.
I did it like once alone, but I did it in crypto though.
How did it go?
Huh?
How did
It
it
went
go?
alright. I got to like 150,
Mhm.
and then after that I started losing a lot. I dropped down to I think like $40, and then I still have the $40 in the account, and I just never continued it again.
Hey, you could transfer that $40 into your live account for Forex.
Yeah, well, yeah, look, you could, yeah.
No, saying my $100 challenge is not going well because when I first started, I played it very, very aggressively, and I was risking so much, and I did make it all the way up to between
Yeah.
140
Yeah.
to 150-ish, and then now I'm playing with it around $20.
Mm.
So I lost pretty much all the gains. So the challenge isn't going so far yet. I mean, going the best right now, but
Yeah.
it's a good challenge in ways that it could, if you could flip $100 account to $200, meaning 100%, and you could flip $1,000 account by 100%, or 10,000, or 100,000, and so on.
Yeah.
Are you trading a live account or a prop firm?
Right now I'm trading, so I'm basically trading demo rate, and I'm basically treating it as a prop firm account. So I'm trying to target like 8% and like having daily drawdown less than what's it called, I guess 5%
Oh, perfect.
and stuff like that. Yeah, trying to first get like past phase 1, past phase 2 on demo, and then if I can do that, I'll head into a prop firm account.
Hey, there you go. There you go. It's a very, very smart way to practice. So it's 10:05 right now. We are in the silver bullet hours.
Yeah.
The recent run just swept through internal buy side liquidity,
Yeah.
took out all of these highs, and tapped back into this now inverse fair value gap that's resting at August 16th candle on the 5-minute time frame. It tapped into it just by the hair. How amazing. And now it's pulling higher. So if I were to take the fib from this high to this low, price tapped back into the 50% level, the discount zone of this displacement leg. Now it's continuing going higher. So this move right here could just be the sweep of liquidity.
Yeah.
And if we see a shift in market structure, then we could enter for a short position.
Yeah.
But there is a small fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame that is yet to be filled. That's also resting inside of a 15-minute bearish order block. Right at the very top of that large displacement move level.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
When you mark your order blocks, do you mark them from the bodies of the order block, or do you mark it from the wick?
If the wick is really small, I'll mark it from the wick. But if the wick is really long, I'll mark it from the 50% of the wick.
So like, let's see. Like over here, this one I marked it from 50% of the wick because it was a really long wick on the 1 hour.
Mm-hmm.
On the August 15, 10 o'clock candle. And then over here it wasn't as big. I mean, I used to do it with the bodies,
Mm-hmm.
but recently I've switched to the wicks.
I see.
Do you do it from the bodies or wicks?
I usually do it from the wicks, and same thing. If the wick is very long, then I also do the midpoint of it.
Yeah.
But if it's very small, then I just go to the bottom of the wick.
Yeah.
Like for this 15-minute bearish order block, I just did it from the bottom of the wick. But we could see on the 5-minute that it tapped back into the 5-minute inverse fair value gap, creating creating equal highs. They both are resting at 92.33, the August 16th, and the 9:35 and 10:05 candlesticks.
Yeah.
So I could see price running through those, and if it runs through those, taps into the 15-minute bearish order block as well as the fair value gap, then if we see a displacement lower with a shift in market structure, then we're good to go short. Unless it wants to target the relatively equal highs from the August 14th 6 a.m. candle to Tuesday, August 15th 9 a.m. candle on the hourly time frame.
there is a high right above that too. I mean, fair value gap right above those equal highs.
For the 5 minute or the 15 minute.
The daily time frame.
Oh yes, yes. Okay. There definitely is, and price 962, 972. Price did sweep previous day's lows, and now it looks like it's going up to its high, but it's still resting in previous day's discount zone. As of now, on the daily time frame, Dixie just swept through August 5th or 9 p.m. August 15th, relatively equal highs, and it's looking like it's displacing lower. If it breaks that 9 a.m. low with energy, it could be internal shift in market structure on the hourly time frame. We can also see on the 4-hour time frame that the Monday's 9 a.m. wick tapped into the midpoint of Friday, July 7th order block, and it completely rejected it. But now it's consolidating, and it could still pull back and continue taking out these lows. Oops, what happened here? Because there is more sell side resting. Below here from the July 7th. Order block.
Yo, what playlist did you start with for ICTs?
I started with his 2022 mentorship,
Yeah, same. And then what did you do after that?
and then I went through the charts and tried to practice and backtest a little bit.
Yeah.
Then, after that, I still felt like there was something missing. You know, there was still a missing
Yeah.
piece of the puzzle. So I went through his channel and looked over his old videos. Like, he has videos posted from, I'm talking about 5, 6, 7 years ago. And I started watching those videos, like the beginner videos that he posted. And man, they really helped connect the dots together.
I have a question, bro.
What was that?
I have some questions. And
What's up? What's up?
yeah, man. What is your favorite episode in that mentorship?
My
Any
favorite
suggestion, people?
favorite
Yeah,
episode in
favorite
the
one. I
mentorship.
just currently learning now. I learned, but I'm only in episode 3, I think. Yeah.
You're on episode 3 of the 2022.
Yeah. I mean, what is your favorite episode in that series? Or
Oh, my favorite episode in that series.
yeah, man.
I really liked his trading plan development. That's not from the 2022 model. It's from his older videos. But that video really helped me understand how to plan to grow in the markets. You know, so it really did help explain what is the proper way to plan things and how should we plan it for the future in order to stick with something, to follow, to consistently compound our accounts.
Yeah.
And as far as the 22 mentorship, I couldn't tell you exactly which one was my favorite because the whole playlist was my favorite. You know, of course,
Yeah.
I like the shorter
Oh.
videos more
At least.
Yeah.
because he posts very long videos and I like the shorter videos, but every video that he has is very, very informative.
Yeah. Man. It's really addicting to listen, right? Because the gem is dropping.
Yeah, exactly.
So many gems, right?
And that's what's
Thank
amazing
you
about
for
it. What about you? What's your favorite? If you have a favorite.
The silver bullet. Yeah, that's also my motto now. I don't have any more than this silver bullet only.
Oh, nice. Is that what you're trading as
Yeah,
well?
and I just currently learning the 2022 mentorship now. Yeah, I'm just learning
Nice. Nice, nice.
every night. Yeah. So, thank you, man.
Yeah, that's exactly what Onsite and I are trading as well. Actually, we're using the silver bullet to trade.
Mm,
And man, it's crazy how powerful
Yes.
it is.
yeah. It's like you have be disciplined, right? Like you have time to trade in those 3 sessions.
Exactly, and it's not just any. You could do it on pretty much any pair, even on crypto. You could do it on crypto and use the silver bullet on crypto.
How much pay do you use the silver bullet, man?
Say it one more time.
What pair do you use in silver bullet?
Oh, right now I'm just doing the Euro USD for the silver bullet, strictly because that's the one I've been using to backtest with, and I found some good success with it.
Yeah. Thank you, man. And I appreciate your answering my questions.
Of course, bro. Anytime.
Okay, man.
So it looks like on the 5 minute time frame, the bodies have closed above the highs
Yeah.
from the last displacement leg. No, it closed above the bodies of the highs of the last displacement leg.
Where's that?
On the 5 minute time frame,
Oh, for 5 minute time for
but the wicks still have created relatively equal highs.
Oh, yeah, I see, yeah.
Still, we have no displacement lower.
Yeah.
It looks like it's wanting to draw a little bit higher before it pushes down. If it wants to push down, unless it wants to push up, tap into that daily fair value gap, and then make its way lower. So it looks like price is consolidating around the hourly CB low and the daily CB high. And it just, no, not yet. It looks like it could tap into the hourly CB high if it decides to continue going higher. But still, ultimately, long term, I'm still targeting the relatively equal lows that are made in the month of June.
Wait, the lows made in June?
Yeah, the relatively equal lows on the higher time frame.
Oh, yeah, I see, oh, yeah. True, yeah, yeah.
Also, if we look at the 4 hour time frame, when it created that shift in market structure,
Yeah.
price is respecting that zone. It went
4 hour?
on the 4 hour time frame. If you look at the low on Tuesday, August 8th, 9 a.m.,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you'll see that when price broke below it and it's
Yeah.
pulling back into it, all the bodies are respecting it. You don't see any of the bodies closing above that zone right here.
True. Oh, yeah, that's true, that's true.
And what does he call this high on Tuesday, August 15th on the 4 hour time? Is that the intermediate term high? Is this a long term high?
Tuesday, August 15?
Yeah.
Oh,
On the 4 hour time
I'll
frame?
say that's, that looks like that's intermediate.
Intermediate?
Yeah.
Okay. Because it also has a swing high to the right that's lower than it, but it has a swing high
Yeah.
to the left that's higher than it.
Yeah.
So it could take out the high on August 14th, tap into the August 11th order block, bearish order block,
Yeah.
and continue going lower. If we were to take a fib, and measure it out, it still has not tapped into the 50% level. So we just play it patiently, see what we could find. Because if we take that same low that was created on August 8th, but this time on the hourly time frame, we see that price did close above it, but it immediately pulled back into it and respected it and closed below it on August 16th for today. But now it has tapped into the small hourly fair value gap, and it rejected it. We still have 32 minutes left for this hourly candle to close, so if it continues to reject it and moves lower, because it also respected this hourly order block as well. Okay, so the 5-minute just tapped into this fair value gap created at 10:05.
5. Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah.
But I still want to see
run.
how it wants to close.
Yeah. Usually I look for it to close above the 50% of that fair value gap. Yeah.
To go long or to...
Yeah, basically if I were to go long, yeah, I would want it to close above the 50%.
of this fair value gap, which currently it's still above,
Yeah.
but we have about a minute left to see how it closes. If it closes below, then we could assume or anticipate that it's gonna target these lows and then ultimately draw towards the 5-minute fair value gap that's made on 9:25 a.m. Because the 10:15 candle pretty much swept through the relatively equal highs
Yeah.
just by a hair, colored outside the lines is what he likes to call it. And now it looks like it's shifting lower. It did rebalance this imbalance by closing below it, and if it creates a fair value gap right here, it could be a potential entry to target the lows,
Yeah.
or at least to target the fair value gap that's on 9:25. But still, price action doesn't look too pretty to me. So, unless we get a clear indication to go lower, I will take it.
Yeah.
But if not, then No trade for the AM session.
Are you gonna trade the PM session?
Not necessarily, but I traded the PM session earlier this week
Yeah.
and got a nice setup, but then spreads got way too crazy because I held my position, after market closed, and spreads destroyed me. I mean, I was still profitable, and I put my stop loss below my entry level, so I mean, it was a risk-free trade, but I took a nap and my stop loss was hit, and there wasn't even a candle where it got stopped out. No wick, no nothing. It was absolutely weird, but that happens. It happens.
Yeah.
Alright, so we can see prices displacing lower on the 5-minute time frame,
Yeah.
which is pretty interesting. On the 1-minute time frame, we do see a shift, an internal shift in market structure. On the 1-minute time frame. So this could be nice. Alright, 2 minutes left for this move. And if it keeps this fair value gap right here, I would like to see it pull back into it. $30 seconds left. Are we going to see a shift in market structure here on the 5-minute time frame?
Are you closing now? No, bro. No, man.
Still no shift in market structure just yet. But it did tap into this 5-minute fair value gap that's at 925.
It's running lower hard.
It is. It is. But I just want to see it break this low so it could validate our shift in market structure.
The kind of one low.
Yeah, the 5 minute low right here
Gosh.
on
Yeah.
at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
And if it breaks that low, then it's aligning with. There we go. And there we go.
Yeah, that's it.
15
It
minute
has to close though.
close for what? Oh, it has to close below it.
Yeah. Oh, it is a run right.
So now it's aligning. I mean, the 15 minute and the 5 minute
Yeah.
are aligning. So is the 1 minute.
Yeah.
So if it closes below it, which it did on the 1 minute time frame, now we could potentially start looking for our setups when it
Yeah.
pulls back. So I'd like to see how it pulls back from here. If it creates a fair value gap within this shift of market structure, that could be a potential entry. But it's really pushing lower now.
Yeah.
About 10 seconds left. And it closed right onto that level.
Technically, it did close below. Yeah.
So what's it want to do now? Because 15, we still have 5 minutes left for the 15-minute close.
Yeah.